Hola!
Bonjour.
Bonjour! We're approaching Dominica, and it's a rascal of a passage. Whoa! It's very exciting. Lots of wind, lots of swell, very bashy. No fish as of yet. We're still trolling, so we'll see how we go. But we're just about to get. We're within just a few miles of our anchorage, so we're super psyched getting there and getting settled. Shannon's helmet it, just bringing us in. Solid.
We have arrived in Dominica. Well, actually, we arrived yesterday, and we are beginning the process of checking in. So we're trying to find out where the customs office is. We just tied up to some fishing-looking dock, and we're
Very
in
industrial.
industrial-looking park. So that's what we're doing. Kind of hiking around, looking to see where this place is.
Random. Check it out. Strange things.
Yes, nice girl.
New friends. We are on a tour of one of the old sugar cane production places, sugar plantation. This is how they used to cook the sugar. That's a oven, and it would make steam, and that's how they would melt down the sugar and process it. Sometimes they'd make it into rum, other times they would use it just as pure sugar. And 1840 something, slavery was abolished and all this stuff was abandoned.
And then they will be feeding the sugar cane here, and they'll be getting the juice. Feed them this with the sugar factory and the romp.
Beans are fairly bitter, so it's better not to bite them unless you like bitter things.
Mm-hmm. Where are these native to? Where's cocoa native to?
Well, they originated in the Amazon a very long time ago. I mean, they've been in Central America, I think Trinidad, a long, long time. In Central America, they founded some pottery which had cocoa drink residue, which is 5,000 years old. So
Wow.
it's at least before then. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Mm-hmm. 100% cocoa. Thank you.
It's like eating the cocoa nibs straight, but creamy. No sugar at all.
Machine that grade that at the back like a backhoe. Okay? Works very hard.
See, I'm too tall. I couldn't do this job.
Don't worry, you got to bend. Do not jump up. Because in Dominica, we got to bend down low. Just bend down low, you don't have any problem. Do cut more.
We are on the east coast of Dominica, and we're currently at one of the red rock formations, which is formed by red clay, so it's really soft. We were just in a meditation cave and kind of going through some cavey, rock climbing bits, and it was really cool. Apparently you can only really do it when it's dry, because when it's wet it's very slippery. So you can see behind us it's pretty swelly out there. The sea is raging right now. And we are on a tour of the island. So far we've seen chocolate factories and some farms, various different permaculture type organizations that they have going on. And so yeah, it's kind of what we're doing. It's really beautiful. Nice breeze.
Raw.
It's really skinny.
We're in Dominica, and this is a native boat. This is the dugout canoe that they use for fishing, and built by these fellas here, professional boat builders. And this will be ribs here.
Ribs,
Yeah. And then this piece here is going to go higher.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. So how tall is this going to end up being?
Going back on the feet.
And are you making it for a fisherman?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Can they take it up the rivers too?
Yes,
Yeah.
Dan kun je de bootvoort zijn.
We've got to fulfill the goal. Won't you help us?
Free dog.
What's that?
Free dog.
3? EC or US?
Easy.
3 EC?
So we've decided to try cock stand, which we're not really sure what it is, but it's one of the rums on this wall. There are several, and so here goes nothing. It's good. Thank you.
Well, here we are. We are on our tour. We just stopped for lunch, and we had a lovely lunch. I had fish, and then this is our dessert.
The rest of it.
Super tasty, whatever's left. These are our friends, our German friends that we met. Hello. And Swedish. Sorry, Swedish. All sailors, so super cool. And then next we're going to a waterfall, so psyched for that. It's going to be wicked fun. Okay, so we'll see that next. Okay, bye. Today's boat project is putting more insulation into the freezer. It has been having a hard time keeping cold, and we want ice. So I had to take everything out of the freezer. Then I lined it all with 1-inch closed cell foam, and then duct taped all the seams together. And the next step is to take some chop strand fiberglass and some epoxy. Dip the fiberglass in the epoxy, and I've got some tacks. I'm going to stick them to the sides of the walls of the freezer, and then let it set, and then do the corners to reinforce those, because otherwise the foam's going to get messed up inside the freezer. It's hard to clean, long list of problems. And then once that's all done, we're going to give it a sand to smooth it out a bit, and then finish it up with some 2-part epoxy. I'm going to use some barrier coat that I used on the boat, bottom of the boat, and that should be fine. So let's take a quick tour of the freezer. This is before we've put the fiberglass in. On this counter here, I set up a whole bunch of sheets and curtains in order to make sure I don't get any of this epoxy on the counter, because that'd be a bloody mess. And we're going to mix in here this 2-part epoxy. This is 5-to-1 total boat resin. And in here I've taken a 8x12 baking dish and just lined it a couple times with some trash bags, and this is where I'm going to put all the fiberglass itself to soak it before putting it onto the walls of the freezer. So, never done this before, no idea how it's going to go, so we will see.